Yo, dude, you ready to play some Dungeons and Dragon Age? Yeah. Episode 40 this evening. Oh, for those of you who have kept up with us, thank you very much, and let's get on with it. Go. So, episode 40. So after leaving the Goliath encampment, you set off on a long journey to the Mage Circle. You meet up with Captain Kroll along the way, and he let you know that the forces have started to make camp on the outskirts of Denerim. Then passing by a hipster treant who has now given you possession of, for want of a better word, his very special branch and his secret hermal remedy of his own creation. You finally made it to the docks and made your way to the local tavern, where you heard a rumour where blood magic and a beast living in Lake Leviathan. After 2 long days walking, you settled down for a long overdue rest. And at last we left off. Bob was awoken in the middle of the night with 4 humanoid figures standing over his bed before they began to stuff him into a sack. So that's where we're going to begin. Bob.
What's happening? Right. Oh, call a bunch! It's mine!
I was just about to ask you for a quick contested strength.
All right.
But we'll go with that, because I've been waiting for that for 2 freaking weeks. Because I knew that's what was coming.
Oh, fuck. Fell right into the DM's trap.
In other words, he prepared to screw you over.
Oh, no.
So as they begin to stuff you into the bag, starting with your legs first, because it was the easiest part of you to reach at the end of the bed, you've called upon giant's might. And as your body starts to grow and stretch, both of your feet now entangled in this hard, thick chainmail sack.
Oh, chainmail sack. Can I get a good look of these people? I'm looking like while I'm.
You can throw me a perception if you really want to.
Do I get advantage? Oh, that's a nat 20 anyway. I get. It doesn't matter if I get advantage. So.
In the darkness, in the darkness of the room and sort of the middle of the night, the moonlight sort of shining in the window, reflecting off of the water's surface. Your room is quite bright, and what you see standing over you are 4 humans of various looks, sort of like one with a sort of broken click nose and wearing more rags than anything else, very thuggish looking. You don't recognize them from anywhere in particular.
So they look like bandits. I'm going to take a swing for one.
While laying down with your legs tied. Great.
Yeah.
Please.
What have I got on me? That's
what you've got. Knuckles, baby. You don't sleep in your armor, do you?
No. That's what I was just double checking. Unarmed strikes. What does Giant Smite do to my unarmed strikes?
Probably nothing.
Because whatever you plus.
Oh, it'd be the damage, won't it, for a hit?
You get the extra damage.
Yeah. Must be +8 to hit then. So like a normal weapon. Strength.
I tell you, it'll give you your plus for your unarmed strike in your attacks. Unarmed strike.
Oh yeah, it's right in front of me. Yeah, +8. All right, that is a 17 to hit. So whichever one.
You take the swing at so while laying on your back, so you're right-handed, yeah.
Yeah.
So you take a swing at the guy that's there because right-handed. So you throw a right hook. Yeah, you make contact with a part of his body. You're not really sure what part, but how much damage you're doing?
It's a standard 5, and then I get a D6 for Giant Smite, and I rolled a 6.
Cool, say 11.
Yeah.
Action.
And
Go on.
is there any way I can, like, after like hit this guy, can I like try and struggle out of this bag, or is it fixed onto my legs?
At the minute, because you've Giant Smited, bearing in mind you're a dwarf, I know you're a giant dwarf, it's now tight around your legs.
Reverse Giant Smite! Shrink back down.
The DM. Because obviously Holgarth's not there, but he sort of is there. Can Holgarth only see through Mojo's eyes, or can Holgarth be aware of things that are going?
Holgarth only sees what Mojo sees.
Right. Okay. All right.
But I was going to get to you in a minute. So,
okay.
Shrink back down.
You shrink back down. Fine. Because you've now initiated an attack, let's roll for initiative.
Shit, I should have just stayed. I get advantage on initiative. That's quality.
You like that?
Because I roll really shit. I haven't rolled over a 10. Oh yeah. Okay.
I got my paper. My new pencil. I miss my old pencil.
I need my combat page. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Right. There's no way on earth you can be last. What'd you get? What'd you get?
11.
11. Oh, all right. Well, you're not first.
11. Yeah.
Right. So there are 4 bandits in your room, and you just start to fight with all of them now. The first 2 bandits, the ones that are at your head, the one that's just taken this strike to the chest.
Yeah.
Both of them are going to try and stick you in this bag.
Oh, fucking hell.
He's taking this right hook. He's like, God, he's a fucking lively one. And contested strength. And I got a carnage.
Oh, fucking hell. My rolls are... Bob, I don't hate you, Bob.
You don't hate Bob. You mustn't hate
I don't hate Bob at all. Is it... no, it's just contested strength, isn't it? Athletics?
No, it would be contested strength. So your strength modifier when he does strength checks.
6.
Wow. 23.
Oh my God.
So between the 2 of them, they've managed to stuff your head in. And as they're starting to do the strings up, it's your go.
Oh, fucking hell. Scramble out.
Yeah. So now you get to do... you can do an athletics to try and get yourself out of this bag. They're starting to do the trade up at the top.
Oh, really?
Dan, I think this is the point where you realise you're just not going to wiggle your way out of this one. Because he's always going to come back with a higher roll, because your rolls are terrible as they are.
12.
There's a reason why he chose you.
I didn't beat him. No, I chose him because he's worth more money.
And he's rolled his shit. He's got Bob's luck.
He's the king of Orzammar, right? He's worth 25,000 gold pieces.
And roll shit.
And he likes to gamble. Well, I only just beat you with the 17. It wasn't massive, but as they now start to do the heavy chains on the top, between the 4 of them, they manage to pick you up and start heading out of the door. The ones that are asleep upstairs, roll me a perception check.
Everyone rolls shit. Bob is gone.
I'm still in the main area.
So perception. I got an 18 on perception.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Goes on mute.
Did I actually go to sleep? I think I was upstairs, but I'm not sleeping, am I? Because I don't need to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in your room.
Oh, you're off. Mage off.
So you can roll a normal roll.
I was just thinking, because if
no,
Bob's making a shitload of noise upstairs.
Oh yeah, he's got.
And maybe Drago would hear him, but if he was making a shitload of noise downstairs, Mojo could potentially have hear him. So.
But yeah, Drago's got a roll with disadvantage anyway because of his hashish that he had.
Hash cube.
What did I get? 8 and a 2, 10.
So Anders 18 is enough. Because it's a chainmail sack and Bob's in there. And I'm assuming Bob's making noise.
Oh yeah.
Bob screaming out at the top of his lungs. And as these four guys just try and pelted down this corridor to a rear window where they came in. Just as Ander manages to put his head out of his door, he just sees the back of these four guys carrying a bag that sounds a lot like Bob.
Can I run to the window to see where they've gone?
Run to the window. So yeah, all right. So you had in the sort of time of this happened. So as you open it, you literally see them throw this bag out of the window and continue to climb out. And with as Bob sort of lands on the flat roof or balcony area outside the window, you see them all slowly climb out. As you chase them along the corridor and look out, you can see that they're starting to shimmy and make their way down the back of the roof.
Do I know what location they are going?
Well, you can't see where they're going. It's middle of the night, and they're climbing out of the window with a bag that sounds like Bob.
Okay.
Well, roll me a wriggle.
A wriggle?
Yeah, roll me athletics.
Wriggle roll. Oh shit, wrong one. Hang on. 13.
Oh, that's not too bad. So as Bob sort of he's in there and he's just trying to move around and push and pull and smash and trying to do whatever he can. He suddenly, like, as he chainmail bag hits his head, oh fucking sure. But in his wriggle, and I rolled a 6. In his wriggle with his body, with his wriggling, he's managed to get him to drop him, and he suddenly, oh bastard, fucking. As he sort of hits this roof, and a couple of tiles now start to slip and slide and move off of the roof.
One, I would like to go cast Magic Missile at level 1.
At the bag.
Not at the bag.
The bag's got a fair AC on it. Go on.
There's auto hit with Magic Missile on the first person I see.
Okay.
Of the 2 thugs.
How
many thugs?
4 thugs. So I'll pick a number. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll go say 4.
Okay. Thug number 4 is going to get hit by Magic Missile.
Yeah, level 1.
While he's trying to shimmy.
I'm still half asleep. So it's 3 4s. Plus 3. 12 points of force damage.
12 points of force damage. So as this magic missile fires out with a boom, bang. Drago, this is enough to now get your attention with your 10.
So can I just kind of come barreling out to see what the noise is then?
You hear all of the commotion at this point.
As I come out, what do I see? Just
what you see Ander at the window sort of firing off a magic missile. It's 3 bolts, right?
He throws.
Who did? I did.
Yeah.
Oh. As Drago comes out of his room, what you see is you see Ander firing the 3rd and last of his magic missiles just out the window.
Okay. And these guys have all bolted out of the.
They're all currently on the roof trying to shimmy down with a bag full of bob.
Could do something really fun, but it's quite dangerous and reckless. I've tried
to... got bounty hunters.
The bag is chainmail, by the way. If you miss that part, you know it's chainmail.
Conductive.
It's not actually chainmail. It's a chain. It's a chain bag.
Oh right.
I was going to call lightning down on the roof, but you know.
Oh my god! Just a fried body.
Double damage.
So if I,
well, that's Bob's in his bag in his pajamas. It's great.
Loincloth.
Oh yes, your new loincloth.
My nice green. Was it a green one?
It was green to match your
nice. Yeah, green loincloth, which is now turning an off brown, like a greeny brown.
Lovely. Like swamp muck.
I was trying to find a second option, but the other option is still going to be very destructive. So I don't.
Have you now run to the window to join in?
Yes, I was going to say I've run to the window.
So what you're spotting now, standing at that window, two of them have made it down onto the ground floor. So you're only like first level of this tavern. Two of them have now made it down onto the ground, and the other two have currently got Bob with a 1, 2. Ready to chuck him.
So how far away are the two that are on the floor from the window? Are they like literally underneath it, or?
They're so if you imagine the balcony,
yeah,
outside your window, maybe 10 foot wide.
Mm-hmm.
They're currently standing at the standing on the edge of that, ready to chuck Bob off.
Oh, so they're on the balcony.
Yeah, well, two of them are on the balcony. Well,
I thought they'd
a lean-to type thing.
It's like flat roof.
Yeah, because
it's not a balcony. It's a flat roof.
It's two on the balcony and two on the floor.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And I'm guessing the ones on the balcony are stopping me from going outside.
Not necessarily stopping you. No, both of them have got hands on Bob. So just swinging him from side to side, ready to chuck him off the roof.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Basically.
I wanted to do something really cool, and that's kind of stopped me from doing that as well.
Don't have to be so destructive.
No,
it is true to your Russian roots. But I thought like I'd misheard, so I thought there was 2 on the roof above us and 2 down on the floor, and I was going to jump down and do superhero landing and thunderwave those 2, but I can't get to them.
Nice.
Oh, evaporate them.
Yeah. All right, I tell you what, I'll just whichever one, I'll run up to one of them that's got Bob, and I'll try and clock them around the head with my hammer.
Okay.
As they're kind of doing the heave-ho thing, I'll try and run up and hit one of them in the side of the head.
Okie dokie.
4.
So what I'll do, as you climb out of the window, remember you were in the window, as you climb out of the window and run across this flat roof, hammer in hand, you suddenly see this dwarf-shaped bag disappear off the roof.
Can I use my reaction to go cast Featherfall?
Yes, you can.
I will cast Featherfall on Bob.
So that will give you Featherfall slows it down to 10 feet.
So you're falling like a feather
every 6 seconds. Yeah, it really slows your descent, so it'll actually make this bit move a bit. But yeah, roll your attack, Matt.
I got a what was it? What's my modifier? 17.
That is a successful hit.
Cool.
This is going to be on the same guy that Ray hit with the magic missile.
Okay. Nice. 12.
12 points of damage. Awesome. So as you run over and clock this guy, the loose roof tile that Bob had created when he landed slips, and this fella then takes a drop as the roof tile then makes his way to the floor, and he takes another 5 points of damage as he crashes into the deck. Now, Mojo, with all of this happening outside the window, and you're sitting there quite happily looking into your torch.
He ain't happy. I thought she wanted me, but she was just all.
With this landing of this gentleman outside the window with a roof tile, and Bob sort of gently floating down. Roll us a perception. Choose up 5 creatures. Falling creatures. Rate descent slows to 60 feet. It slows to 60. It's still 10 feet per second. So.
Oh yeah.
So it might take away a little bit of the landing, but not a
Yeah.
massive amount.
No.
17
Still
with
gives
modifier.
us time.
17 with modifier.
17 with modifier. So as you hear sort of go, oh, fuck you, from sort of outside the window, almost the nearest window to where you're sitting in comparison. It's completely up to you. It's up to you what you want to do. But you've heard a noise.
Oh, what now? Oh, well, I'll get up and I'll get up to investigate. See what.
Yeah, it's fine. As you look out the window, you see 3 men, 2 waiting for a bag to gently land in their hands.
I open the window for where I am.
And one, hold on, and one, just telling you what you can see first. And one fella sort of laying on his back going, fuck you.
Okay. I open the window and I just sat, not having a clue who these guys are. But first of all, I don't know why, like, coin doesn't fall from the sky, guys. That was just a myth. Don't listen to that bollocks. And I think your mate needs some help there. Are you all right, son? Are you all right? You're not very good friends. You're just leaving your mate laying there like that. Hold up, I'll be out in a minute. And I'll just sort of get up and make my way to the door.
Lovely. Well, on that note, lads, those that haven't already rolled, roll me initiative.
I really thought you were just going to jump through the wall into action. Oh man.
So unlucky.
I'm not going to actually put Bob in the bag because that's just way too much like hard work. Right, just trying to fucking sort out where everybody bloody is. Right, so Mojo's here. And for want of a better description, you guys are at a window. So that's amazing.
I am. Jago was on the flat roof.
Draco's on the flat roof, you're at a window. Yeah.
I'm at the window.
Amazing. Right. When you guys see this, you're going to be like, what the fuck has he done? Hold on. There we go. Right. Bob's down there. One guy's on his back. One guy's there. Right. Here we go. Time to share a camera. This has been set up in here for nearly a month.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
Just been waiting for you guys to get here. Bing.
Oh wow, that's so.
I see giraffe.
No. What? Oh,
He's fallen over. There you go. Sorry, Jeffrey. There you go.
that was a good spot. That.
And I see Drago's ass.
Well, you see, an ass.
Oh yeah.
No, it's the same model as
It's
Drago's
night
ass.
time. Have some blue. There we go. Right. So, in one of the weirdest flipping scenarios that I've managed to concoct, although you're on the roof, you're actually looking out of a window. Consider
Fair
you're
enough.
looking out of a window.
This is a really good battle map that you've made.
Thanks.
Really good.
Yeah, Drago, one guy still on the roof, two guys called Bob, one guy on his ass. And now we're we're asked what the initiative rolls were. So, 20 and above. Cool, I wasn't expecting anything else from you guys.
Thanks.
How about 15 to 20?
What?
Wow. 10 to 15?
13.
13.
11. Got 11.
What's your initiative, Drago?
+1.
I got a +3 on my initiative.
Right, so hold on. That is Drago. And is starting. I know where Bob is because Bob robbed rubbish. And he's still in the bag.
Got advantage on that roll as well.
Right, well, Bob, the good news is you're now last. But
Right.
let me just sort out my bandits 1, 2, 3, and 4. They've all they've sort of started taking a beating. Right. And
Yes.
you're going to take this away, mate.
Cool. So seeing the gentleman still at the same side as Drago, I'm going to do chromatic orb.
Why the fella's still on the little roof?
Yeah, the one and the flat roof.
Cool. My little market stall roofs.
Yeah. For 15 + 8.
I think that hits, man. I think that hits.
Just a tad. And I'm going to go use acid damage.
Cool.
10 points of acid.
On the fella on the roof, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. As he gets hit by this chromatic orb with fuck shit, the other roof tile, well, I say tiles, what Bob managed to dislodge starts to slip. It does start to slip. And as he falls off of the roof, he takes a further 3 points of damage. As he lands on top of his mate, who's already taken the trip down onto the floor.
Yay.
Anything
And I'll
else?
make my movement beside Jago so I can have sight on him.
Okay.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Awesome. In that case, it's Drago's go.
So just to double check, so there's a dude that's fallen over, and next to him is another bad guy.
There's two guys that are on their ass.
Yeah.
The other two that are standing. So the black guy and the ginger guy. They're currently holding a bag full of bob.
Okay. Right.
For a kidnapping. Can you believe it?
feel like I should save Bob.
No.
I feel like that's what my character would do. Not me, but my character. So,
You sure about that?
well, so if I'm gonna like just shout, "Stop right there!" and I'm gonna run and jump and try and hit one of them with my hammer as I jump off the roof.
Okay. So your to hit roll, right? We're gonna do something a little bit different because we're gonna do it with your acrobatics because you're gonna be jumping off of a roof. So your to hit is going to be your acrobatics with your acrobatics modifier. This is your to hit roll. See whether you get anywhere near them.
17.
That's a hit.
And I got +1 on it as well.
Nice.
Which one do you want to hit?
Ginger one makes more sense.
So, as this huge hulking human cleric jumps flying off of the roof, coming down, hammer first. And I'll tell you what, because a hammer coming that high, I'll give you double damage.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, look, it's a superhero landing.
Feeling generous.
Right. Well, I've got all the dice in different bags, so they're all mixed up. Right, there they go.
You
Okay.
need a lovely little dice tray like mine. Look at this. So pretty.
So that would be 6, 10. And what I would like to do as well.
So what was the dice?
So it was, well, normally it's 1d10. So I've done, oh no, hang on. You want me to roll once and double it or roll 2 dice?
Roll once and double it.
Oh, all right. I'll do that again. Okay. So that was an 8.
Okay.
So times 2, 16,
Plus your
plus 4, 20.
20. Nice.
Poor geezer has no neck.
I mean, as this hammer comes crashing down, there's a huge smash over the head of this guy. I mean, yeah, it's all like you see his head something, and with a, there's nothing left of this dude. That's that.
Is that Uncle Fester?
Bob hits the floor with a, oh fuck it. But this guy, yeah, broken neck. He's finished.
Are you okay in there, Bob? You're very welcome.
I'm definitely gonna kill that dwarf.
Yeah, that's me anyway.
Lovely.
Fucking kill me one of these days. So fucking funny.
Right. Right. So one bandit down. The 2 bandits that are laying down, they are going to use their half their move to stand up. They're going to dust themselves down. And this fella's just come jumping off of a roof. And yeah, they're not happy about that. So we're not going to do anything much because I don't do much. But
Just start kicking the shit out the bag.
they've got. They're only carrying small daggers. One of them rolled a nat 1, and the other one rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
which
Rubbish. The one of them rolled a nat 1, one of them rolled a nat 20. So with the nat 20, really exciting roll. Looking forward to this. Yes, great. 7 points of piercing damage from the natural 20. Ooh.
who's that, Sue?
There you go.
Oh,
It gets reduced by 3 because I've got heavy armor master, so that would be 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
4 damage from a nat 20. Yay! That will be the end of Bandits 1 and 2. Mojo, it's your go. If you can't see yourself, you're in the doorway. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I'm rushing out them.
Do you?
There I am. Right. I'll make my full movement. I'll go between Drago and that, confront the other two. Obviously, I have no idea about Bob, which and this will lead to something in a bit. But I just know that they're fighting with me pals. So I'll go up between these two guys.
We'll get you there.
Yeah.
You're going to run through and stand there between those two.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Okie dokie. Right. I am going.
Suddenly, the Drago just suddenly kind of goes. This huge hulking Goliath just comes running through.
Sorry, Drago. Sorry, muscle man. Right. Okay. I am going to take my great sword. I'm going to attack the one on the right. I love this because it's got plus 10 on the thing on this, so it's fucking brutal. Oh, a 14 plus 10, 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, I think that hits.
I love this fucking weapon. And it's pointed, he's not even Olgarth. And that one,
Which one are you hitting? Sorry.
the one on the right, on my right.
Okay.
And that is 12 points of damage.
Lovely.
Slashing damage.
Yep.
And my second attack. And this one, I'm going to go for the guy on the left. This one. It's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
We haven't died. One. Well, that's a nice one to start with. Oh, and that's 14 points of slashing damage on Lefty.
Awesome.
Those are my attacks. Can I no, sorry, I can't. No, it's fine. That's my turn. No, that's my turn. I can't do anymore.
Okay. That will bring it to the last bandit's go. And with his go, he's still holding on to the bag with Bob in it. So he's going to try and use his full movement and pull Bob along the floor.
oh no.
Bob, roll me a wriggle roll, but with disadvantage. So
Oh.
athletics, but with disadvantage. Oh God! Come on, you ain't beating it. You're beating it.
18.
23.
Oh fuck.
I told you.
Oh.
I told you.
My green
First
dice,
roll,
no, my green dice is back. That is 2 nat 20s. This is
first roll was 26 as well.
so he's going to use his full movement.
Where's he going? He's going that way. I thought he was going to the boat.
The boat won't do him any good, but carry on. Bob, it's actually your go.
So can you give me more information about this bag that I'm in?
Well, this bag that you're in is a heavy chained sack, generally used for transporting metal, cannonballs, steel items, and things like that on ships.
So it's all metal.
Pretty much, yes. It is a metal chained, not quite as heavy as chainmail.
Oh,
Are there gaps in between the chains?
You can see through it, yes, because it's a knitted chain shirt. Think what can I say? Think Frodo's mithril shirt from Lord of the Rings.
yeah. I was thinking
Is it that
something along
thick, that
those
small?
lines.
Yes.
The holes are that small.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's
my idea.
Rather than chain link.
Yeah.
A knitted.
I got a punch on his mouth. I want to rip out of it.
Oh God! We could get a squashed dwarf.
I'm gonna go for
He's
it anyway.
really seriously going to get. This is really going to affect your arthritis, Bob.
Okay, if that's what Bob's doing, could Bob?
In fact, giant smite. If you don't have the space to become larger, then you can't do it.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I know. I just realised.
I was gonna. The Bob dies because he's trying to.
Yeah, it's one of the things.
Sack.
Just a beard left. Can I just try? Is it like a draw chain or a draw string?
Yeah, I mean the top is just a chain.
Is there a hole that I can see through?
Anything like a padlock or anything like that, you just heard me say chain.
So is there like a hole where it's all like pulled together that I can?
It's not. It's not pulled together as such. It's got a woven chain top. So when they pull,
right. Can I get an arm out?
You can certainly try.
I'll just get an arm out and have a feel around, see if I can grab this.
Tiny.
See if I can grab this guy's bollocks.
Well, the idea I was going to suggest, if that's why I asked about how big the things were, was because I thought if you can get your arm through with like a blade or something like that, I would say try and hack the bastard's hand.
He hasn't got a blade. He's in a loincloth.
Just in a loincloth.
All his stuff is in.
All your stuff's in there, isn't it? Oh yeah. Sucks to be you then, dude.
Bob's naked. I'm just trying to think. Although Bob's come up with a decent idea, I'm trying to think what. I'll tell you what, right? Because he's
Plus your bollocks at him. you might scare him.
Because he's Bob, all right, and it requires thinking a decent idea. I want Bob to roll an intelligence check.
Oh, that would have to be a disadvantage, though.
No.
Yeah, that's fucking smart.
If Bob realizes that he can put his arm out and grab this guy, then
drop them. Oh god,
that's a good sign.
Drop the dice.
I mean, Bob's going to be panicking, but he's not going to be shitting himself too much.
Oh,
Is the look.
Nat one.
Oh, Bob. So I mean,
27.
What you managed to see above you, you can see that there's gaps within the woven chain where they sealed you in. As you sort of start putting one of your hands through, the chain tightens, and now your hand is stuck like a handcuff.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh dear.
Bob, you idiot.
Just when you think you couldn't get any worse.
I've taken a giant smite slot off because I called it and then Bob realised nothing happened.
No. You can have that one. It's fine. You called the one in the bedroom. Just leave.
Right.
You're all right. You're going to be going back to bed when this finishes anyway. And back to you.
Okay. How far am I from the geezer with Bob?
With a bag full of Bob.
Yeah.
40 foot maybe 50 foot. You managed to get a decent run. 45 feet.
He's currently 45 feet from me.
Yes.
Okay. I would like. This is a sorcerer spell to let you know.
Yay!
I am from where I am. I'm gonna go cast Web.
Web.
Yep.
Oh, that's a new one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go.
Spider-Man.
Pretty much. So
We go knock one out quickly.
like, not like that. So you see me twirling the staff, and it's gonna go come out like a lasso. It's gonna go throw it at the either at him or on the bag.
Sword to lasso. If anybody gets that reference, I'll love you forever. Yeah. So what's the cast on it?
Can you make me a dex saving throw?
Dex while holding a bag full of Bob. Yes, I can. I can make you a saving throw. It's not a good one though. 6.
Well, you are restrained.
Yay! Where's all my little?
So what do we get if we get the reference?
My love forever.
Well, I know it's a She-Ra one.
Yay! So you get my love.
Yes. Anyway.
Gutted.
Well, unlike you, Daniel, some people like my love.
And if I'm
coming to visit you, and I come to knock.
If the DM allows me, I would like to bonus action reel him in.
Bonus action, reel him in. You can do a contested strength with him.
That's fine.
I'll do it at disadvantage because he's restrained.
All right.
I could really have done with that roll. Nice, okay.
Well, I got a nat 20, which is a 22 in total.
Well, I lost 12.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what. What was it? 22 in total.
22 in total.
All right. So you beat me by 10. So you bring him in 10 foot.
Yeah, that's fine. No, you don't.
What the fuck? Actually, in all fairness, if he's restrained, you won't be holding Bob anymore. Bob, you're still in the sack, but you're on your own. I really wish I
So
could.
you get dropped.
Bob's currently laying on the floor.
Can I wriggle away?
No. Stay
Just
there.
see Bob doing a caterpillar.
Stay there. You stay there and you do as you're told.
Get on a naughty
You
step.
stay there and you talk to no strangers.
Actually, I'll tell you what, he's restrained and Bob's in a sack. There we go. Marvellous. Okay. Anything left from you, Andy? No, you've done
No,
all-
that's my turn.
Drago, you sexy beast.
Flex.
How flexible with kind of how much right, so if I want to talk to him, what does that count as?
Depends how much you want to say. If it's like a long sentence, it's an action. If it's a quick command, we give it as a bonus. Depends how long what you want to say is.
It's probably only half a dozen words.
See how quickly you can say it.
Tell us what you want with Bob, and we might let you live.
Money!
Okay, he's not going to live.
What do you want, Bob? Money! Yep, you're there.
Money.
Yeah. That wasn't satisfactory for me. So I'm assuming I can reach him if I run up to him.
What, the restrained fella who's currently in the web? What's your full movement?
30.
Ooh, that might be tight. Might be tight.
He's going to leave Mojo alone with two guys.
No, you're right. Well, Anders over the top of you. What are you complaining about?
That's my point.
Oh, mean. So mean.
It'd be a shame if Mojoff died.
We've already done that, thanks. Still ain't got rid of
Permanently.
Definitely happen again, didn't it?
TPK.
So yes, go on then, Drago.
Yeah, so run up to him, grab my hammer, hit him for 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, these guys aren't wearing much. Literally just rags and ruffles.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to hit him for... Is that the right dice? That's the right dice. So 12 damage.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, once a turn, I'm allowed to use Divine Strike to do an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
If he's still standing.
Well, and as you hit him so hard with your freaking hammer, and he's stuck in this web, unable to defend himself, just no, there's nothing left of him.
So all right, never mind. It doesn't cost me anything to do it, but yeah, just in case.
Well, if you want to do it, I can add the flavor if you really want.
Go on then. 4 extra thunder damage.
4 extra thunder damage. So as you run over and crack this guy restrained in this spider webbing from Ander, you hit him so hard. As the lightning flashes through his body, you can see his eyes light up a blue, and as the teeth sort of come out, the electricity of the lightning follow them as they hit the floor.
Cool.
How's that? All right?
That's good. That's good. I'll end my turn, and I'll just very quickly shout to Bob, if you can't get out the sack, I'll come and help you in about 6 seconds.
Love it. Well, that brings me to my 2 bandits that are currently facing down with this giant Goliath. Yeah. My 2 bandits that are facing down with a giant Goliath. They both choose to disengage, and they're going to run for their lives.
Fair enough.
Oh, 1 for the money.
This is where Mojo rages.
2 for the That's their turn.
They're making a run for it.
Yeah. Did you not listen to anything? They're carrying.
Yeah, but I'm just surprised.
They're carrying daggers and not wearing any armor.
There's no way they would stay and fight.
Right. Question for the DM. Right. How much superior in strength is Mojo compared to those two?
Superior in strength.
Okay, I want to get creative.
I mean, if you were going to try and tackle both of them, I'd get a strength roll with advantage. You know,
Well, basically, my idea is to go grab them both, and I want to grab both their heads. I want to smash them together so hard they literally explode like coconuts.
Well, you won't be able to get them to explode like coconuts unless you reduce them to 0.
I think an advantage roll is basically like equivalent of an advantage roll is +5 on a normal roll. So whatever your strength modifier is minus compared to a +5, I don't know.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah.
I've got +5 on strength.
You can go there and you can bang their heads together, but unless they get reduced to 0, the cracking them open is not an option. You still have to reduce them to 0 hit points. You kill them and like knock them out.
Oh, I'll give it a go. Got him. So I'll grab him.
So what was your full movement? You're quite quick, aren't you?
40 feet.
Yeah, so they ran 35, so yeah, you definitely catch him. Mojo just sprinting after them.
Oh, where do you think you're going?
So what? I mean, in what you're doing, I get exactly what you're doing. Do a contested strength. You can do athletics. Well, actually, you can. I'll tell you what. You can do unarmed strike. So use an unarmed strike with your bonus.
Okay. So
that's effectively what this is.
27 to hit.
Yeah. So you grab both of their heads.
Yeah.
And you do whatever your unarmed strike damage is.
Right. So that'd be bludgeoning.
It should just tell you there's no need to roll a dice.
6.
Cool. So they take 6 points of bludgeoning damage each as you crack their heads together.
Right. Okay.
And as you crack their heads together,
right.
one of them, the ginger one, as you grab him by his ponytail and slam his head into his mate, his head not quite as strong as the other fellas, and it crumples and pushes in as the face just kind of goes as he hits the floor unconscious.
Gruesome.
So
that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to crack his head open, didn't he?
Crush his face.
Literally, you know that scene in Suburban Commando where Hogan's testing the ripeness of the melon and it just explodes it all over that woman. Say a bit like that.
Oh, I got a good one.
Right, so yeah, he's done. Is the other guy conscious?
Well, yeah, he's still there.
Fucking hell. Right, okay, so unarmed strike. Well, for the other one, I'm just gonna get my great sword out. And right, so 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that is a 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points of slashing damage. Cool. Well, in that case, Mojo, describe the kill.
This great sword. Right, the guy's a little bit dazed. What he does is Mojo him because he knows what's happening with Bob. He drives the great sword through the guy's back and then just with all his strength yanks the sword straight up, splitting the guy into from the midsection up.
Love it. Both
we got a coconut crusher and a banana split here. Anyway.
And both parts of the body slip and slide down into the dark, murky water.
Oh, gruesome.
Yeah.
And brings us
Still got some way to catch up with your campaign in terms of the gruesome.
Yes, yeah, nothing quite compared to you.
I love it. I love it.
Yes,
Okay.
that ends that. Bob rolling around on the floor, one hand sort of sticking out. Hey!
We're gonna run over there.
Right, well, Drago was the closest. He was going to save him in 6 seconds, if you remember.
I'll go over to
Drago, is
Bob.
that Bob in there?
I'll go over to Bob and just kind of help him get out of the chainmail sack. She's like, Bob, are you okay in there?
What the bloody hell are you doing, you lot? Bloody hell, what's it going on in there? How long it take you bleeding ages to get over here? Oh, me back.
To point out to everybody.
He's okay.
I would just like to point out for everybody.
I'll go back to bed.
We have just had about an hour's gameplay without Bob actually speaking an actual word.
So what's that? I've got to kidnap him every week. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Noted.
Oh, are you okay, mate?
No.
Do you need me to crack your back for you?
Oh, no. Give a minute. Hang on. Oh.
You trying to cough up a furball? The fuck?
Oh. Right up.
Mojo.
Hey, right. Bleeding Jilly out here. Not looking at me like Bob.
Mojo gently scoots up Bob and sort of dangles him over his shoulder, going, right, let's get you back inside. Come on.
That loincloth ain't covering a lot, mate.
Yeah, well, Mojo ain't going to care, is it? I don't know if you think it's a good idea. Maybe that sack, we could take that because that could come in handy.
From out of the window, and Ander sort of suddenly gets this voice right in his ear as he sort of standing there, goes, "What's going on your ear?"
Oh, fuck's sake!
What? He owns the freaking
Who's
place.
this then? Who's this?
The bartender
The bartender.
that we spoke to.
The guy from the tavern.
It's the bartender.
Yeah, it's me. I told you all about the woman. That guy, the woman.
Uma.
The woman. Yes.
Anyway.
So what's going on out here? Oh, looks like he's smuggling a couple of pickled eggs.
It seems like someone tried to break in and kidnap one of my colleagues.
Oh, that's not very nice of him, is it? Terrible round here. Can't trust anybody.
Mm.
Oh,
Sorry about the collateral.
Was it any of the locals?
I don't know, but they were bastards, wherever they were, coin hunting bastards. They wanted to take my mate. He's the king of Orsma. It's disrespectful.
He's right. I managed to clock one of them, though, Mojo, before he put me in the bag.
Yeah, I managed to smash one of their heads in. Proper case in it did.
Random bit of information. The one that Bob punched first was the last one to die.
I smashed one of his faces in. I hit their heads together, but the other one still stayed alive. So I stabbed him and then sliced him up. And he probably sunk to the bottom of the water now.
Right, stop carrying me. I'll take it from here.
Well, get your thing you're going to take a different cold out there. I'll put the kettle on.
I beg your pardon.
I will cast, if I've got it, I'll do mending on the missing slats.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Don't do that on me old loincloth at all. Starting to get a
Do you
bleeding
have a
hole in there.
spare?
No, just got the one.
Then I'm not going to go touch it if it's on your person.
I'll take it off. Look here. Ain't nothing here. Used to it, boy. You see it a few times. You know,
First.
there you go.
There's a ooh, Quinoa chipolatas on the menu.
You can fuck off.
First, I'll go do prestidigitation before I touch it. Then I'll cast mending.
As you do prestidigitation and sort of clean it, the sort of dark, ranky green that it was is now becomes bright and vibrant. Pretty much like
Bright and vibrant.
like that box behind me.
Mm.
Oh,
And I'll go cast mending if it has been scratched.
It's not scratched and had hole in it.
Whoa. Oh, thank you very much, Anna. I don't suppose you give us a hand to get it back on, would you?
You're pushing your luck now, Bob.
Oh, bleeding neck of an old man here. Old dwarf, even. Not man. All right, I'll do it myself.
You can go ask Mojo as you got him under your wing.
What?
No. He just gives the proper
He wants you
respect.
to go put his pants on for him.
Oh, for goodness. Oh, God. Okay, Your Majesty. Hold on. Yeah. Next time, make sure if you're going outside, you keep your clothes on because you'll catch cold. Okay? Now,
Well, my bleeding fault, was it?
lift your leg up, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Right, then, not too tight.
He's a Goliath. Good lad.
Not too tight. There you go. Right. There. There you look like Bob, but we're fully clothed.
Thank you very much.
Just wearing it.
I got gang again.
But anytime you need your back cracked, you know I can sort your back out. You let me know, and I'll sort it out for you, Your Majesty.
Oh, good lad, Mojo. Good lad.
As you start to make your way back into the tavern owner is already there. The fire's lit. The cast iron kettle with water already over it. As you start to walking from the chilly midnight air.
I just go through the window, like where I was, because I want myself down.
Oh.
The only thing happened at your here. Important, are you?
Well, I'll be king of Ozma, actually.
Ozma, king
Is
of...
it? That's right.
Tell me you were king of Ozma. I didn't know, but why would anybody want you why would anybody want to kidnap you? That's a strange thing to me.
Right, yeah. Everyone understand what you said then.
Oh dear.
I did understand this, gentleman.
Yeah, you could.
Very
good English, thank you very much.
Yes, you do.
Cheers.
I don't know if we can tell you because you might be similar to those people that try to take the bounty.
Oh no, I'm just a poor old tavern owner doing pretty good here. Very popular, always money and material. Not a problem. Always good for me.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm?
You got to mind these bartenders, like, you get word gets around and that, and they're the ones that usually beat and spread it. So, well, be careful what you say to them. You know what I mean?
Are you just trying to say this, like, standing at the bar with this guy? Like,
I'm not turning. I'm turning and, like, sort of pulling Ada down to whisper in his non-existent ears.
No, he does have ears. He's got
in his... Yeah.
I got fins.
In his flaps.
In his flaps.
whisper in his flaps.
I'm like a field lizard.
There's my head up. Right. Did you get that? Yeah.
Well, I can only apologise for it happening in my establishment.
Fuck's sake.
Hell of a word. It's my establishment, but I can dish these up for you, not a problem. Here you go. And he sort of puts out four mugs with some hot water in it. He goes, "It's my own lemon tea with a twist of honey."
I'm a little bit suspicious of this guy, so I want to go out and have a look over the bodies.
We're going to look over the bodies.
Yeah.
Want to get dressed first?
No, because
Fair
that
enough.
takes 10 minutes.
Sure.
Someone go with him. He's going to get kidnapped again.
So Bob
Now we'll
and
get
Andrew-
arrested for.
Bob and
having
Andrew just sort of
indecency.
looked at this drink and gone, "No, fuck that shit," and they just walked. Literally, just kind of gone and walked out. And
I got a sneaky suspicion that he might have set it up.
so as you walk out the door, and you start to head towards the closest bodies.
Yeah.
So that would be the one that currently has no head. That that got a 10-foot hammer drop right on the flat top of him. Yeah. That would be the closest body.
Yeah. A little rummage around.
Go on, then roll us an investigation.
There we go. Modifier is 14.
14. For 14, you find 7 silver pieces
Oh,
on him and a scrumpled up piece of paper.
oh, what's on the paper?
As you open up the piece of paper, it is a warrant for the arrest of the Grey Wardens.
Anything else on
And they
there?
failed. Again.
Only his dagger.
Hmm.
You got
What are the
more sorry for
others?
the poor bastard did away, yeah. You got one who has no head because he got smashed by a hammer coming from above. One got completely split, and the other one's face got completely caved in.
And the other,
And then another one with a broken neck.
Anna, don't have a look through those other one's pockets, right? See what you can find.
I think you're the only one who's outside, my dear boy.
I thought you came
You
before.
followed him. You said he's going to get kidnapped again. I thought you.
Yeah,
Went,
okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll be the one who follows him.
I thought you went with him. Yeah.
All right.
Hurry up, Julie.
Pick bodies. So you've got caved in, split in half, electrocuted, no teeth.
I'll pick the one that I rebbed.
Electrocuted, no teeth. Cool.
Yeah, the
All
one
right.
that I
So
electrocuted. and rebbed.
as you sort of head over, you sort of start to look over the body. Roll the investigation.
12 plus 18, so our natural 20.
Okay. So for a 20, you notice that 3 of the teeth that came out are gold.
Ooh.
Might be able to go smelt that down to something.
And as you start to look over the body, you sort of raiding through the pockets, you find 3 silver pieces
Be silver cool.
and a screwed up piece of parchment.
Again, I'll go doing the same, open it up.
And that piece of parchment reads, "Arrest warrant for the Grey Wardens."
Oh, fucking hell.
Is it a different? Is it the same picture, or is it a different one than
It's the
Bob's?
same. It's the same. Bob is 25,000 per gold pieces. And and it was 12.
Is there another body? How many bodies are there?
Well,
Concave faced?
there was 4. All in
Let's
all.
search all the bodies. Let's search all
So you
the
got
bodies.
2 more bodies to go and check. That's concave.
No, the other one, the split is in the water.
All right. Chew your
I'm
baby.
just son.
There are 2 more bodies to examine.
I was just trying to. I do apologise.
Don't tell me.
I'm sorry.
The one that's closest, whatever one's closest to.
Well,
no head.
The last 2 are exactly the same place. They're over by the bed of water.
All right.
I'll go over there because obviously I killed him. So
Never came out something.
Which one do you want, Bob?
I don't get
down the sharp, do be cold.
either.
You should.
Either. I just go. I'll go left. You go right. You get the one out of the water.
Okay, right. So Bob's looking at the concave head one, and you're going to attempt to look in the water to see whether you can see the full body.
I got an 18.
Lovely.
Got
Bob,
a 7.
A
7. Yeah.
As Bob looks at this one with the concave face, he sort of goes, "No, I'm not touching that."
If I hear him saying, I'll go do prestidigitation to go see if it's less messy.
You suddenly see the head kind of go.
Oh God.
No, it just cleans him up, doesn't fixes him.
No, he won't fix it, but he just clean it. So the blood sort of moves and goes back in, and
Okay.
the bone sort of slowly covers the gap, but it's still cracked and smashed.
Just makes it more visible.
I go outside and poke my finger through his eye socket or something.
So yeah, with the 7 on the cracked skull, nothing. You just Bob no touch.
Oh.
Okay, shit. As Ander looks out across the water in the dark, remember in the dark, he can't see the body as such, but what he can see floating on the surface is a piece of parchment just floating in the water.
I'm guessing that's another warrant paper.
Yes, arrest for grey warden.
Well, I ain't going in the water to get it yet.
I will.
Would it still be
up.
readable though? If it's been submerged in water.
That is what you're going to find out by fucking getting it.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, you go in because I'm not outside. I'm not allowed to be outside. I'm fucking inside.
You didn't tell me you went outside. Remember?
Anyway,
You got to know what you're doing. But yeah, so the piece of parchment is only about sort of 4 or 5 feet away from the edge.
yeah, I'll go pick it up.
With your staff, you could sort of
Fish it.
fish it out. And as you sort of hold it up under the moonlight, it's pretty unreadable outside in this light.
I'll go try bring it inside. Go on, Bob, you're gonna go catch a cold. Or get arrested for public indecency.
Hope so.
I'm gonna pull this guy's clothes off. Hang on. I want another investigation of this guy. I know the DC goes up,
Okay.
but I want to just try, please. I got it's a 15 plus 4, so 19.
Cool. With a 19, you find you find, I don't know, half a dozen silver pieces in his pocket and a scrumpled up piece of paper.
Open the piece of paper. What does it say?
A warrant for the arrest of the Grey Warden.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, if this is not the title for this episode on fucking YouTube, I'm going to be really pissed. The amount of times it's been said.
It's a really long one.
Right.
The rest of the Grey Warden.
All right, then I don't. One bit of silver. That's about it. Going in.
Yeah.
Bleeding freezing.
Go on in, or you're going to catch a cold.
That's right. Yeah.
So you make your way back in. Oh, did you find anything?
No.
Oh, all right. Well,
Do you have anything?
I'll leave the lights on for you. I'm going to head off to bed because I'm sleepy.
I think,
Thanks for letting us back
I
in.
think that's a good idea. I think after that disturbance, I think now's the time everyone should rest. Especially you, Bob. You've had a very traumatic experience.
That's right, but first of all, I know. Even that bit you can read was on that bit of paper now.
Let's go try if I can read it.
Right. So where are you putting it? What are you doing with it? How are you going to try and read it?
Well, I mean, I'll place it on the bar where everyone else was drinking lemon and honey, warm water.
Tea with a teaspoon of honey. Yes.
Yes.
Keeps cold away.
Going to see if I can read it as it is.
Okay.
At the moment.
As you lay the sheet of paper down, you can see that what words are sort of visible on it. You can sort of see half a picture of, say, Bob's face, but then you can sort of see an arm and where the drawings would have been on a warrant for the Grey Warden's arrest.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But as you look at it closely, you can see that there are two pieces of paper stuck together.
I would like to delicately try separate.
Delicately trying to separate. Okay. Roll me dexterity.
Okay. Or like a dex saving or just pure dex?
Yeah. It's a dex check.
All right, that's a 15 plus 3, 18.
Oh, nice.
So as you start to pull them apart, you can see that the ink of both of them, because of the water, have sort of rubbed through into both. But as you start to pull it apart, you can see that it's clearly two separate pieces of paper. One piece of paper, very thick, very bold, say very similar to the scrumpled up pieces of paper that you saw the warrant for the Grey Warden's arrest. And the second one, roll an investigation.
$13 plus 8.
Cool. So what Ander can make out by looking at this is written in a language that I don't think he understands. Can you read Dwarvish?
Yeah, I can just speak Dwarvish.
Can you?
Mm.
Cool. So as Ander looks at it and starts reading this dwarven note, he can't make out all of the words. He can make out various words written on it, as most are smudged and washed off because of the water. Makes out words: king, circle, tavern, gold pieces.
Right, I've got it. King's making his way to the mage's circle. Bring him somewhere, or bring him to the mage's circle, and you will be rewarded handsomely. I reckon something like that.
But who's got the hit on you?
Any signature or anything? Oh, yes, it's not signed by anyone.
You can see at the bottom that there is, or there was,
Paw print.
a wax mark on it, but must have come off in the water.
It's a hoof print. It's a hoof print. Drogo's little word donkey or whatever from way back when. Still alive and wanting some kind of vengeance. Some kind of vengeance.
The only person that I can think of that's got a wax print and is dwarvish is the person that you dethroned.
Well, I know.
Unless it's Barry, because you're a complete bastard to him.
Nah, Barry ain't got them brains to do anything like that, bleeding Barry.
Don't call him that. It's not nice. Have some respect. He's the king of Alzheimer.
That's right. You need to know your place, Adder. If you don't mind.
If you're going to have that attitude, of course everyone's going to have a hit on you.
What's happened to you? You become really uptight and a miserable git lately.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Oh, go upstairs, get me kit on. I'll be down in about 15 minutes and 20 minutes.
He won't. He'll be asleep. I bet you he'll be asleep.
I'm talking about. It is currently the middle of the night. The moon is at its highest. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh. Well, boys, in the morning. Right. I'm going to bed. I'm bleeding naked.
Don't forget.
See, there's me and Drago Costa. I don't know what Drago's going to do, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep watch over you tonight, King Bob. make sure that no one tries anything like what just happened.
Thank you, Mojo. Thank you. You all look up to Mojo. He's a fine young lad, and he go far. He go far. He like bleeding lazy.
You do you.
So as you all go back to your rooms with your keys, Mojo is going to stand watch outside Bob's bedroom door.
No, I'm going to sit in the room. I'm just going to stay
Sit in
guarding.
the room.
I'm going to sit in the room while he's
That's
asleep.
not creepy at all. I can imagine Bob waking up, Mojo over. And as you all head back to bed, are you doing anything?
I am going to go try a tune to the dagger.
Cool.
Mojo will probably have a conversation with Holgarth to keep me company.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can do that. There's no conversation that Holgarth needs to have with you at the moment. But
No, but
whenever you like, and we'll use that opportunity to go and have our pee breaks.
okay.
So, as of the exciting night that you had previously, the rest of your night goes pretty much unencumbered, undisturbed, and uninterrupted. So you can finish your long rests and whatever you use in the midnight battle. You are back. Early in the morning, you can hear hustle and bustle outside as a woman with screams. Ah! I can't do a lady scream. And for those people that we headphones,
That's quite good.
As this poor woman sees all these dead bodies that have just been left strewn streets of this poor little lakeside town.
Get that bleeding noise down, you stupid old bag!
As guards, Templars come storming out of the chantry to examine the dead bodies. You hear it all from your rooms.
Oh, what now?
As a crash through the front door of the tavern. Tavern owner! Tavern owner! What the bloody hell has been going on out here? And you sort of hear a blind muffled.
Okay.
That's what you got for the minute.
Mojo, what's going on out there?
I don't know. By the sound of it, there was a loud scream, and then the big crash through the door, and I can hear someone of some authority calling out for the tavern owner. So if I put two and two together, and make five, then I would suggest, I think we're in a ship, mate.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, let's not speak of bollocks. I still been wiping off a couple of your hairs of me pectoral muscle from earlier. Yeah.
Pectoral muscles, your old after moves.
I ain't got disease. Is that what you're bleeding worrying about? Come out and say it.
Unhygienic.
It's just a bit weird when your beard's so white, but yet the hair down there has still got some brown in them.
Lovely.
What the fuck?
That's the thing I want to go here.
Anyway,
Just wake up.
I don't think we need to worry about that. I think we need to worry about this noise that's going on downstairs.
Quick, get me arm on. Get me
I'm
arm on.
asleep. Oh, shit.
Help me get the
Grey Wardens! Grey Wardens!
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Not decent.
I've always wanted to do this. There be no Grey Wardens here, sir.
Grey Wardens, You are needed henceforth outside the tavern immediately.
Are we in the same?
I'll let him know.
Does he knock at all of our doors?
He's just banging on a door. Mojo
Okay.
assumed it was his, so it's Mojo and Bob's door that he's currently being banged on.
If I see any Grey Wardens, I'll surely let them know. Okay.
Get me armor on. Come on, help me here.
You hear this heavily armored guard sort of slowly start to walk down the stairs.
Come on, Bob. Let me have a look and see how far down it is out of this window. Because if we have picked up that chain thing, we might be able to do something and actually be able to hang out the window. We might be able to climb down out the window.
Well, hang on a minute.
What?
We don't know that they're after us. You know, they might not be in trouble after all. Last time we bumped into the old Templars, right? They're all right. They wanted to, do old Logan in.
We will be respect to your Majesty, right? After what happened last night, I don't want to take any fucking chances.
Well, I'm not going.
And no offence, because you're my mate and all, and I love you, but bad luck seems to follow everywhere you bloody go, mate. So I think we're in the shit.
You're looking at it, you're just being pessimistic.
They're in one bedroom. You guys could also hear this guy shouting, like
Yeah,
his lungs in this small.
That's why I'm just like banging on their door.
I'm a king. I'm not going out a bleeding window again. Going down the bleeding stairs this time. I'm having me breakfast. They better have blooming sausages. Right. Get the others up.
Will you stay here for a minute? Hold on.
Right.
And I'll sort of blink out the door and sort of go up to the next door and just open and just give it the old boom, boom, boom.
Well, Anders already out of his room.
I'm already in front of your door.
Oh.
I'm trying to knock on your fucking door while you're chatting.
That's right. Yeah. Drago, quick, come here, quick.
He's not a puppy.
Quick,
Here, boy. Here.
It's Mojo. It's Mojo. It's not one of them guard men.
Boy.
It's safe. Come out, please.
Good, clever.
We're going for a walk. Huh? I'll poke my head out the door. I'm just kind of look. Yeah, I'm out. My head's out the door, just kind of having a look around. Now I can hear that the guard's gone downstairs, and that obviously Mojo's at the door.
Yeah, look, come into our room where me, Bob, and Magic Man are. We've got to think of a plan.
Okay, as long as you're not taking me to the vets, it's okay.
No, it's okay. Right, so I've got an idea. Right, if we can use that chain thing, if we can kind of make it so we can hang out of the window, and maybe we can escape out the window. Because do we need any more trouble?
What do you think we're in trouble for?
I don't know, because we've got Bob with us. It'd be something to do with him.
That is very likely that Bob is the source of this trouble.
Yeah.
Mojo, I'm going down the stairs.
Bob, no! What is this one?
So what's
Stop
so you
staring at me like that? You make me uncomfortable. me! Stop staring at me!
It's getting hysterical again. Give him his leg. Yeah, hey. Calm down, Mojo.
There's
Calm
an
down.
escape route out the window. Nobody has said anything other than else.
Ada,
What?
when he gets all that, you gotta give him his lap.
I am not slapping him.
Give him his lap. You gotta do it. You sort him
Bob.
out. Calm him down.
Bob.
There we go. Here
Bob.
you go.
I am not slapping a Goliath.
All the things I do for you, Bob.
Oh, I'm just trying to calm me down. Son.
Well, I've made a suggestion and nobody is responding to it.
Oh.
Bob said he's walking down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm going this way.
Response to it.
He's already. I do appreciate your idea, Mojo, but it looks like Bob's got another plan.
Right. Well, I walk over to Bob, like just beyond Bob. I place my hand on his shoulder, his little shoulder. I cast Charm Person.
He was actually going to stop and listen to what you.
No, are you or are you
see
not?
what the others say.
Are you not?
What?
Are you
What
going to stop and
DC?
listen, or am I going to have
No,
to
you
cast Charm
cast
Person?
it. You
You've already
cast it.
cast
What have I got to do?
What's the save DC?
I don't know about
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Save. Oh. 12.
Gotcha. You are charmed, my friend.
Oh.
Right. Okay. We need to think of a plan. No wandering off, Bob. Okay. Now, Bob, do you have any other ideas or suggestions? Because you are the king, you're the highest authority of all of us at the moment. So, what do you think? Other than going down the stairs and walking straight up to him, what do you think we should do?
I'm always authority, and I think we should do what you think we should do.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Drago, what do you think we should do?
Do we know who this definitely is? Is this some authority from the town? Yes?
It must be. They said it very authoritative because when they came in, first thing they did was call out the barkeeper, the tavern owner, and demanded, and obviously when they knocked on our door, they demanded that they wanted the Grey Wardens, and I don't think they sound like Templars to me.
Yeah, they sound like Templars to me as well.
Hmm.
And then we're not in trouble then. If they're the Templars.
Well, this
They
is what
sound
I'm.
like the Templars. I did say they were the Templars. That's why I don't know whether we should risk it.
That's right. That's what he said. Yeah. And I don't know whether we should risk it.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, it's up to you, Mojo. Do you want to go carry out your plan?
Visualizing two massive things, fucking scowls, and the little dwarf just quietly just going out the window like they've just been cheating, like someone's missus has just been cheating on her husband with four blokes, and he's come home and they're trying to escape through the window.
In front of everyone walking around in the market.
Okay, right. Did anyone pick up that chain thing that was holding Bob?
It's either you or Drago did.
I know I said grab it, so
I didn't.
I scooped it up.
so
I'm assuming I've got it on me because I scooped it up when I scooped up Bob. So
I mean, it's just it's a chain bag, yeah.
I'm just wondering if we can modify it quickly enough to use it almost like a rope to go out the window, if it's long enough. Because I don't know how high up the floor is.
It's
How long is a piece of string?
It's. I mean, I get what you're saying, but this is like imagine it like a sheet made out of metal rings. So as soon as you open up a ring, it's just going to go ting, 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 and just end up as a big pile of rings.
Okay.
There's no real way to unfold.
Okay, we can't use it.
A rope.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Okay.
So personally, I would just walk out.
Yeah, that
Just
was my
personally.
idea. So yeah, that was my idea. So I'm gonna we'll have to go and.
He wasted a spell slot.
Not really, because it's funny as hell.
How long does it last?
Seeing Bob.
I think.
Huh?
1 hour. 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour.
So Bob's just your bitch for an hour.
Oh, this
Technically, if I wanted to, within reason, and everything, I could charm Bob into it and convince him to make me the king of Walsma, really.
Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't do that. Okay, yeah, no, that was my idea. Then we can't use it to get out the window. Then let's go down then, see what they want.
Well, it's a good thing that you did make a plan. It's A+ for effort.
Is that what they call a patronimising me?
No, I'm not patronising you.
You
Roger.
mean patronise, you doofus? No, he's patting you on the.
Right. Oh God, shut up! Oh,
I'm guessing Hogarth's being mean to you again.
you're a wanker.
That's right. Shut up, Olga.
I'm the captain of the Goliaths, not you. So shut up.
He's the captain of the Goliaths, not you. So shut up.
See, even the king of Walsma agrees.
Even the king of Walsma agrees.
King of all miles a fucking.
Anyway, I'm gonna make my way down. I'll laugh in my arse off seeing Bob being a bitch.
You're going against your plan, Mojo.
No, the plan didn't work, so we're going down. Yeah, we're gonna go down.
Oh, you don't want me to take his kneecaps off then?
Not yet.
Try it, dwarf.
We've got about 55 minutes left for me to make that decision.
Right.
So just so you know, in the attempt of you trying to make this chain thing into a rope, it's now a pile of just.
Well, no, I just said, could we? I didn't say we were attempting to.
Oh, Mojo wanted to attempt to make this into a thing, so Mojo attempted. How else would you find out that you couldn't?
Because you said to me, if that's what I wanted to do, then that's just what, because they are like that.
The bag.
Why? Fucking hell.
Yeah. So what are you doing, lads?
I'm making my way
going
out.
downstairs.
Clearly going downstairs. Nothing's clear about what you've wanted to do for the last 15 minutes.
I'm making my way downstairs.
Downstairs.
Fine. So as all 4 Grey Wardens, or 3 Grey Wardens and Bob the Bitch, start to make their way down the stairs, the tavern completely empty. Not a single person in there. The fire not lit. Not a glass or table or plate of food on the side. Nothing.
Okay.
What you can hear is a large rabble, a crowd forming outside in the town centre.
Bob's paying no attention to it. He's just, like in Skyrim, when your follower just stares at you constantly. That's what's happening. Bob's just doing that to Mojo.
Every time Mojo stays, it's like,
yeah.
I can imagine Mojo walking along and Bob's just like walking along beside him going,
Oh, yeah. Need me to carry anything?
right, well,
no,
you're downstairs. I mean, you're downstairs in the tavern.
Yeah, so I'll make my way out.
Cool. As you open the door, beautiful sunny morning. the sun glistening over the top, reflecting beautifully off of Lake Leviathan, almost warm feel across your face. The dark red sky still looming over the top of the mage circle in the distance, but the crowd all seem to be gathered around this now piled collection of bodies in the town center. As you look, two heavily armored Templar guards stand with shield and sword in hand over these dead bodies.
Oh, what's happening then?
Did someone call for us?
We have been made aware that you would be able to tell us something about these dead bodies, Grey Wardens.
Oh, tell them, yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, they did.
There's a good one.
Who wants to? Which one you want to go talk to? May I ask, or who wants to know?
Who wants to know? The Templars want to know. We are the...
I mean, higher up, kind of. Like
The fucking Templars want to know. This town, we govern on part of the Chantry as we look after this town. We wish to know when dead bodies appear and why.
Hey,
okay,
the bodies appear because they're dead.
Is there something wrong with him?
which one are you talking about?
The large one.
Which one are you talking about?
The one that's bald?
I do. They're both bald. The one with the grin on his face.
Yeah, Bob will tell you why the bodies are showing up.
What?
You're dead, bleeding dead. You want?
These are the Grey Wardens. You fucking sure?
Anyway.
The Grey Wardens. You see the other Templar guards sort of pick up one of the screwed up parchments with the warrant on it and sort of look and then look back and then look and look back again. It's like, looks like them. Possibly. Maybe.
Anyway, if I'm able to talk to you one-on-one or as an adult, that's possible.
That would definitely be.
I put them to sleep.
Well, me and my colleagues came here just to rest up in the tavern. And these gentlemen try to kidnap our colleague. So we tried to stop him, and it was due to self-defense. Is why these poor gents are.
What you're telling me is you stopped these gentlemen
Kidnapping.
acting on a legal warrant of arrest.
It's not legal, as it is a false pretense of arrest.
Ooh, persuasion.
That's a 16 plus 3.
19. And why should we believe that it's a false pretense of arrest?
Because Logain has a personal vendetta against us.
You sort of hear one of the other guys like, no fucking Logain. Piece of shit. I told you it'd be something to do with Logain.
And anyway, it wasn't a lawful arrest because no one stated that any of us were under arrest. They just bundled Bob into a bag. That was more like kidnap than arrest.
Were they carrying warrants?
Yeah, but they did present them. Didn't make themselves known.
How the fuck do you know?
Because Bob would have probably shouted and alerted us. He's quite loud. He's also quite funny.
Yeah, Bob's quite loud, yeah.
Bob,
Yeah.
these guys look like they could do with a chuckle. Do the floss dance, please.
Was it? Oh, Bob doesn't really know what he's talking about, so
The floss dance. You know the floss dance.
he just starts like dancing around like a fairy instead.
And how would it look? Not quite the floss dance, but
I mean, you can't see these
Fair play.
people's faces because they're wearing full covered facial helmets.
No.
But you suddenly the two of them sort of look at each other and then look back again. Seriously, you fucking sure?
Trust me, I ask that question every day I wake up.
yeah. Anyway, mate, what is your name?
Templar Guard number 1.
Templar Guard number 1. Really?
No, it's
Your
not.
your parents not like you.
Joshua. What the fuck is it to do with you?
Joshua. Ah.
My word.
My,
I'm going to go back and talk to this other fellow.
my,
Right. So,
my name is Mojo, but apparently my real name is Malcolm. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Malcolm. Pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm and Howard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give a hand. Please.
Yes, all right.
I am the captain of the Goliath. Pleasure to meet you.
You fucking sure? Sure. Yes, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Well, if you're still yet to be convinced that we're the Grey Wardens, then maybe there's enough doubt there.
There's plenty of fucking doubt.
We're the best of the. We're the best of the best.
It's not chuck a wisdom saving throw to get out of this fucking charm.
No. It's got about 45 minutes. 40 minutes.
I'll let you out in a minute, Dan. Sorry.
I'll release you shortly.
So yes, I'm going to go back and talk to this the scaly one. He seems to be the more politically inclined one. So
Yes.
they attempted to kidnap the expensive one. Yes, the little one with the bald head.
Yes. Yes. The small one.
That would be the one that they go for. But you managed to stop them, I'm assuming, with what means were necessary, which is why we found this poor gentleman floating this morning in 2 halves.
Got an idea. If I may, while you're having this conversation, Mojo is just going to slip out of sight. If I cast,
it's very difficult for Mojo to slip anywhere. He's 7'5", but
well, he just sort of. Well, I'll be back in a moment. I just need to toilet. 2 seconds. Right, it just disappears. On a cast. Disguise self. I want to see if I can actually change to make my appearance look like Logain.
You can.
Why?
Just
You can. You can only make yourself a foot shorter. So Logain would be 6'7".
That's a very big no game.
that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I'll wing it.
I mean,
The Templars are on our side, though.
We don't like no game. But hey, we're not meta
I
game.
know, but there is arrest warrants. Just go with this.
Yeah, but we're out of combat. The metagaming thing, it's not really.
well, no, it's still metagaming because Mojo has
really.
no idea, and you're talking him out of it. So that's still metagaming.
Just sharing the facts that we.
Well, we know.
Some of us pick up, and
I know this. I'm just saying I've got an idea.
All
It may work. It may not.
Go ahead, Billy.
There's a bigger picture to this. So if I go out of sight and I cast change self and I become a taller Logain,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with my conversation. You've gone off for.
Right. And I walk back. I don't know. How does Logang sound roughly? You did his voice.
He was just a gruffy posh like aunt and
Okay.
the uncle you meet.
Well, okay. While you're having this conversation, Mojo's put down all these weapons to save for them. Storms out while you're talking. Bloody hell! I'm fed up with this fucking people around here. You there? What's your name? Identify yourself, Templar.
Well, as one of them's chatting to Ander currently, you can have the softer posh one. Yes, yes. Hello, my name is Charles.
What is going on here, Charles?
I'm terribly sorry, and you are.
I'm Logain. I'll explain why I'm this bloody tall in a moment, and this is something I actually want dealt with personally.
I never mentioned anything about your height, but sure.
Well, it's pretty bloody obvious how big I am all of a sudden.
Yes. Okay, then. Yes. Nice to meet you, Logan. Pleasure.
Shut up and answer my question. Now, why are you here with these men?
Why am I here with these men? They were just discussing about the warrant for the arrest that these poor dead souls found themselves on the
Oh, no, the warrant I issued for the Grey Wardens, that's old news now. We know where they are. These are not them. These are just imposters. This is to throw us off course. What I need to be done is to find that stupid bastard mage that made me this tall.
I'm sorry, there was something you said in there which made me look up and react. These are imposter Grey Wardens.
Yes, these are not the real ones. We know where the others are. They're down by the Gold Coast at the moment. They're at the Gold Coast where all the Goliaths are.
I'm going to reiterate one more time. You're telling me that these are imposters.
These are not the ones. These are not. You're a fucking idiot.
No, you're using the word imposter. So people are pretending.
They're not pretend. They're not the real deal. They just happen to look like them.
You seem to be putting deception, but with disadvantage because this story is weak.
Can I just jump in just quickly? Is this a concentration spell?
The spell itself is
no
concentration spell.
It's a verbal somatic.
Oh, okay. No.
You were really hoping to get out of the charm then, weren't you?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is because Mojo is paying so much attention that you've dropped out of it now anyway.
Well, the real Grey Wardens are at the Cold Coast. I've had them tracked there.
Deception.
That is where they are.
Disadvantage.
Ooh. Right, the lowest, well, the first one I had was a 22, and this one is an 18.
So weak. The story is so weak. So while you're still having this conversation, and he's trying to discern that you keep using this word imposter, it's like you understand that it's illegal to impersonate Grey Wardens as they effectively are, and continues to run through this, but the other one's still having the conversation with Ander.
What I am trying to explain is that the same goddamn mage. What?
I'm talking to the other one. I'm now talking to Ander.
He's changed the scene.
So yeah, I'm going to go back to the gruff. Yes, so these poor unfortunate souls have fallen. It's not a problem. It's fine. It's nice to know where it's come from. We don't really give a shit about. And as he sort of turns around, he sort of catches a glimpse of this extraordinarily tall. I'm assuming, what's he dressed in? How have you dressed your low game?
At the moment, he's not wearing very much. This is one of the reasons why he's pissed. Why he's making out that he's pissed off, because I'm trying to explain that there's a rogue mage that's not only made these innocent people look like the Grey Wardens, but they've made Logain extremely big and robbed him of his clothing and everything else that he had on himself.
Right.
But
Okay.
obviously, there is no rogue mage, but that's what he's telling you. Somebody is, and that's why he's trying to get them to focus on something which actually doesn't exist, to clear them all away and to spread word around that the arrest warrant for the Grey Wardens, and unless the real Logain reinforces it and reassures people, they no longer exist and they're to be scrapped.
Okay.
The hunt.
So yeah, the one that you're talking to, yeah, the story ain't going. The second one sort of turned around, and as he looks at you, he whispers in his, he's grown a bit, hasn't he? Where's that big chap that you used to have? He was here a second ago. He went off for a pee.
Which one are you talking? Oh, for no,
The one that went off for a pee. We'd like to chat to him because he seems a bit off. What about you, Muscles? Yeah, that one you. Do you have anything to report on last night?
Food was shit.
What they to be saying rather quiet. What?
He's trying to hold in his laughter.
I've just been sitting back and enjoying this. Well, we from what we understand, there was, as my colleague says, this warrant for an arrest, but yes, we don't quite understand. We're trying to get to the bottom of all of this as we speak, and it was purely self-defense. I know it may look a little bit over the top, but they did start it, so we were just defending ourselves.
No, completely understand. I mean, we've got plenty. We've got our own stuff to be getting on with. We've got a blood mage to be dealing with. But yes, but no, head off with your morning, Grey Wardens, and no doubt we'll see you at the hanging. But please, yes, everybody disperse. We'll be clearing the bodies in a moment. And General Logain, pleasure to meet you.
Fuck off with you. Jesus Christ.
That Logain. Draco, that Logain there. That Logain.
It looks like him, I think.
Right, let's do him.
I'll be asking.
Are they all gone now?
Well, the crowd is still very much there, but the two Templars are slowly starting to make their way back to the Chantry.
You three, I want a word with you now, especially you, Bob. Now follow me.
How do you know my name? Draco. Hit him with your hammer in the side of the head, and I'll get him in the bottom.
As soon as he turns around, shoot him in the back, yes.
Yeah, right, I'll get him.
I heard that.
Of course, bow out.
Just follow me. I just want to have a conversation. There's no harm to be done to any of you. Please follow.
And do you fireball?
I'm not going to ruin someone's establishment for one person.
See, I would have thought Adam might have been a little bit more clued in and think, well, Mojo's not.
I already am. That's why I'm just telling Bob. No, I'm not going to fireball.
Yeah, do we know what's happened?
I mean, in all honesty, you got to make your own assumptions. I mean, I think there's a guy in front of you that looks like Logain.
Yeah, that's like.
Make your own assumptions. He said, "You three follow me. I want to have a word." You can hit him. You can do whatever the frick you like to him. That's your
Me knowing about the height, I already know they ain't.
I mean, this low game is.
You got to think, but would Mojo be smart enough to think that plan though, at the same time?
Well,
But-
in all fairness, the plan sucked. So yes, I could imagine Mojo did it.
I don't see how it sucked. I mean, I think like trying to explain the story kind of sucked, but I actually thought it was a good idea.
I mean, in all fairness, the last part that you got is that Logain was stealing the throne of Denerim. So why would he suddenly appear at the docks of the Mage Circle on his own?
Well, that's the whole point. There would have been more to the story. I would have explained there was more to the story.
It would have been
Gone
good
more in depth with it.
if because we know that the Templars are like on our side basically. So we didn't. But if it was like some other guard force that was probably against us.
What I was trying to get across
good.
with the conversation from the Templars is that neither of them knew what Logain looked like.
Yeah, I got that.
Because one of the bigger picture was to spread word, false word, that the warrant is no longer outstanding, and that so that if people got talking amongst it, and you know, and oh, we're hunting for the Grey Wardens and that. So,
I'm not saying that the crowd hasn't got that. I'm telling you, is the Templars.
I'm staying true to the character and what he would do here. Bob readies his crossbow, points it at Logain.
Mm-hmm. It might be the part where that Mojo wants to try and do something. No.
Well, yeah. I'm just making sure where we are. Like, if we're concealed out of public view now, then yeah.
There is nowhere in this town to be concealed out of public view. The crowd that has gathered in this town centre is massive.
What about upstairs in our rooms where we were?
No, think about what you're saying. These people that think you're Logain are going to follow you upstairs. They're going to try and murder you.
Right, I'm going to I turn and I look at Ander. Right, I turn and I look at him and I just go like that. Just like. Just subtly give him that little look because he won't take his eyes off me. He's trying to figure something out because he's trying to put two and two together, but he can't quite work out if it's as he explained. So just give him a little look at it, a couple of little winks there, and a little chuckle. So he knows.
Don't fire, Bob.
You are. Why not?
Whisper to him.
Why not? Bloody Logain.
Come close and I'll go let you know.
Oh, I don't think we should move, do we? All right.
That's Mojo in Logain. He's changed himself to Logain. That's Mojo, so don't shoot.
How do you know that then?
He gave me a wink. Logain hates us. Why would he wink?
Oh yeah. All right, yeah. Sorry,
most obvious one. Logain ain't that tall.
So in a full up to the room.
To convince the other two that he's not Logain. So when you use disguise self, although you can change the picture of your outside, your body still fills the same space. So Logain would appear here, but Mojo's head would still be, although invisible and part of it. So as Logain walks through the door up straight, Mojo would headbutt the door frame.
The little saying, my head.
That just proves us more.
Yeah.
Who fucking put that there? Oh shit.
Bloody hell.
Please follow me upstairs.
We gotta go upstairs, boys. Everyone knows you're Louis Mojo. You change back and just change back. And then we're
What a bad idea, Mojo.
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
inside now.
You,
There's
you
no
literally,
about.
you literally almost gave me no other option other than to attack you. And I wasn't going to say all of that again.
Roll for initiative.
Really, the Templars hate logo.
No.
But anyway, yes, the Mojo is now Mojo again, and all of you stand in the ground floor of this tavern. The rabble appearing outside, the bodies slowly being moved, the market slowly being set up.
I'm interested in this blood mage, and I can't wait for the hanging. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Drago? Hey!
Or you just need his elbow. I mean, his knee.
It's the yeah. Hey!
Hey,
Oh, I remember the last one. Oh, blooming brilliant. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about hangings, but yes, I think this blood mage, there is always trouble with them around. So I think it would be interesting to observe for those reasons. Definitely observe.
And from behind the bar, just a little pop up. Oh, yeah, again. Go, you're back.
Oh, bollocks.
What?
Did you not go outside?
Treaty, did you? I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your name again?
I don't fucking remember. Colin.
Colin. Yeah, was it Colin?
Yeah, Colin.
That's a Colin.
Colin.
What you know about blooming blood mages?
Well, you know about the blood mage with your woman, right? And your blood mage, you turned up and you put a beastie in the Lake Leviathan.
Right, forget us. I'm going. Oh, I'm going to go know someone else.
Yeah, but, well, I mean, you know your things with the Templars. I mean, scary guys, woof, wouldn't want to fight them. And what about that low-game fella turning up? Wow, yeah, fucking weird.
You get an autograph, did you?
No, you can't. Don't like him.
Was a bit strong, that.
Well, if I could punch him in the nuts, I would.
I bet you would.
Pow, pow. But anyway, must be breakfast time now, surely.
Got Yoshi.
We ain't got any meat, you fool. No, completely out of meat. I've got cheese and bread and
That's it.
yeah.
I'll have some
I'll
toast.
I got some eggs.
just have me rations.
I'll go with scrambled egg and toast.
Are we really just gonna have breakfast?
What's that?
We're really just gonna have breakfast.
Well, that's completely up to you. So Bob's going to eat his rations. Mate, I've fed you in like almost every tavern that you've been in. I've described what you freaking eat and how it's been cooked. Whether you want your eggs fucking over easy. But while you're dining,
I'll have an egg.
while you're dining in the tavern, no fucking sausages. While you're dining in the tavern, you hear the rabble starts to gather around again, around the chantry this time, as the bells start to toll. Dun,
Seems like it's time.
dun. The crowd starts to gather and en masse around the outside of the chantry.
It's not the hanging, is it?
And he sort of with a that'll be it. That's the bell. You'll be out in a minute.
Go and give us a drink. Give us a drink. Give us a drink. Come on, hurry up. Give us a drink.
Okay.
I do apologise for my colleague.
Go have a drink. Go have a drink to watch this, lads. Go on, get a drink in.
Literally, the glass that he just spat in and dried, he's just filled it up with ale and passes it over to you.
Oh no! Cheers, mate.
How much
What are you all taking a drink out to stand there? Just
No,
Well,
I'm not. I'm just saying how much for
just
one, my breakfast, and probably Bob knowing him, walking out while having a drink.
No, because of the problems you had last night, don't you worry about it. You'll be free. Don't worry.
You sure?
100%. Fine.
That's very nice of him.
Thanks.
From what you had last night, I just couldn't imagine the problems you had. It's fine. Don't you worry about a thing. But I do accept tips.
Yeah. Oh.
He's a gobber.
Fine.
I'm gonna go give him a gold.
Well, you want the top up? Do you want the top up in your ale?
I don't even have any copper. I'm gonna have to give him a silver.
You offered him a copper. He says, "Do you want a top up of the ale?"
No, you're all right, mate.
You
You're
sure?
all right. Yeah, you're all right,
You
mate.
sure?
Go on in.
Okay.
Right, cheers, mate. Thanks.
A little bit of extra froth on that one.
Oh, lovely.
Asshole. So
Yeah, man, I go do
he
one
accepts
every
tips. Is anybody
day.
going to be generous enough to give him a tip? Probably not, because you've all fucking hated him from the minute you walked in.
Yeah, I actually gave him 1 gold.
You froze for a little bit.
Oh, did I? I said 1 gold I'll give.
That's fine. Cool.
Well,
Oh,
I'll do.
There is a man who knows generosity. Thank you very much.
I'll do the same for the damages from the other night as well.
All the damage.
Yeah,
The damages were fixed, but I'll
the collateral was.
thank you. I always appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If it's
You're
the
very
damage has
welcome.
been fixed, I'll give him a gold for elocution lessons then.
I've been having elocution lessons. They've been going really well. I mean, common isn't my first tongue, you see.
What is your first?
Oh, well, I like yummy.
I think you even had one.
Yummy. Yummy can go, yummy, yummy, you, yummy, you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You learn anything every day.
Beautiful language.
Very unique.
Yeah, mate.
He popped himself.
Kiddo, sorry.
Mojo.
What?
Mm.
You see what that bloke you did to me?
What? I got bang in it, like.
You spat him in bleeding drink, gave it back to me. Like I was a worthless piece of dog shit. Go and gave
He
his
did that to you, Bob. He done that to my friend. Where is he?
The blooming barman gave his head in.
And Mojo goes behind the bar and everything and just sort of looks back by the scruff and out and go, "What did you do to my mate's drink?
Oh, you put your extra fluff on it for him.
You spat in his drink.
Just to make the fluff.
A king. And not just the king, but the king of Alzheimer. And not just the king of Alzheimer, my best mate."
To your friend's better brother.
And with that, Mojo just goes in his face and then just lets go of him and just drops him down like that and go, and then walks back
Stuck
round.
to the wall.
He goes back round, grabs Bob's drink, goes back round the bar, tips it over the bar, and then goes and fills it all the way to the top. And then brings him around and goes, "Here you go, Bob. Nice and fresh one for you."
Thank you very much. And you be thinking twice before you treat a king like that. You stupid little shit. Right.
Joe, roll us
So-
No.
roll us a roll us a perception.
Oh, you can. 19 plus 3.
Okay.
22. Fucking count them.
You don't know anything yet.
I don't know anything yet.
Not yet, but
Fucking Mojo. What does he know?
Right. What are we doing? We getting out there, and we're gonna.
oh, you've missed the hanging. It's already fucking happened.
Oh no way!
This is just been fucking around.
Oh shit!
Get yourself out the fucking front door, Jesus Christ!
Oh,
I'll go clean him up first, then leave.
He's gone.
I want to know him.
As you look around the end of the bar, disappeared.
you let me clean him up. Worthless swine.
Is this where you're going to go treat your subjects?
Are you spatting me bleeding drink? Right,
There was
you
no
saw
way
it.
he spat in your drink. It didn't.
Hey?
Didn't do it directly in front of you, but sure, don't worry.
Let's go press on.
Okay.
Then if you want to go watch the hanging.
I didn't know that fact. I thought that he did it right in front of me.
No.
Oh, okay. I missed
You
that.
never see a barman if you
That's
piss
why
off
I
the
offered.
barman.
That's why I offered it back. There you go, a bit more froth for it.
Mm.
Not angrily, but it's fine.
Passive aggression.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to passive aggressive, it's fine. So you're finally going to leave the bar, right? After assaulting.
Well, I'm going to try and clean
Oh,
him.
has he been assaulted?
you should have said I
Sorry,
didn't
you
see
picked him
it.
up by his scruff, spat in his face, and poured beer over his head. Yes, that's assault.
That's not assault.
You dirty bunch of
That's
rotten.
not assault.
That was
That
based
is not
on.
assault. That is fucking calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, karma comes. Karma, dungeon master.
I thought that he did it right in front of me. That's the only reason I took that action.
Anyway, as you
That's okay.
as you walk out the front door of the
Either
tavern,
way.
Yes.
and the crowd is gathered, the doors of the chantry fly open. And as the crowd gets pushed aside, as the two heavily armored Templar guards bring out a well-dressed, colourful robes, and they march him up to the top of the gallows, which you saw earlier.
Yes.
The country, and they stand him in place. As the crowd are all starting to throw rotten tomatoes, cabbages, all random various bits of vegetables at him.
Oh, is there anything to throw?
As he stands,
I'll throw you if you like.
Bob wants to roll a perception check.
Advantage. 16.
You notice a carrot on the floor.
Yes. Here, look, there's a carrot, bleeding carrot. Here, look. Watch this.
So yeah, Bob launches a carrot, sort of like 30 foot, striking the mage on the arm, as all this various other fruit is slowly hitting him.
Yeah, go on, string him up.
As the Templar guard place the noose around the neck of the mage and remove the hood. As the hood is removed, dark, slick hair pulls over the face, and the Templar says, "Do you have anything left to say?" And as the face looks up and stares, all roll me a perception check.
Is this to see if we recognise this person
that?
from prison cell? Got an 18.
Yeah, I've got an 18 as well.
Unnatural 20.
12.
But even with all of that, because all of you are really good, you got good memories and whatnot, you recognise the mage that stands up on the gallows, ready to face the maker, as Jowan, the mage from Redcliffe.
Mm,
And that's where we're going to stop for this week.
Yeah.
fair enough.
God bless Mojo and his ideas. Thank you very much for making it through to the end again. 40 weeks down. Until next time, take care.